What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah, so last episode I mentioned that we're gonna need to expand out the base a little bit, and I started working on this, but I thought I'd bring you guys in for a little bit of the fun. So I've been making stairways that go off into nowhere. These are gonna be leading up to the new platforms, but yeah, I've gone around and I've put them in a few places here. I was continuing on this side, actually, that needed to be done. I've been enjoying using the magnet because I can break blocks. They go off into the void and then they get sucked back up into my inventory. It is so good because normally without that magnet, those blocks would have just been lost and I would have been like, oh well. Not like stone is really expensive, guys. We have so much of this stuff and it's great because I can just build and build and build and not really worry about having to collect resources at this point. Yeah, so I've been building these stairs so we can lead up into the next platforms that will be up higher. I guess we're just going to continue the same pattern and put some more of these floating upside down pyramids all the way around. So the way this is going is I am building these staircases up to Y level 108. These are all 11 blocks taller than the last platform. It's the way the repeating pattern has been going. So like our main platform way down there, their applied energistics systems is 11 blocks lower than this one. And this one right here is 11 blocks higher than that one, and so on and so forth. So it makes it pretty easy to know how far up I have to build these stairs, and then everything just lines up, which is awesome. So yeah, we just build these stairs out, hopefully not putting them right side up. We want them upside down. Yep, and we go up to 108, and then I'll have to build out the platforms. Now, if I remember right, they were 29 blocks. I guess I can just kind of line it up with that edge and this edge, but I am kind of ready to use our super builder's wand to build the platforms. Yep, I haven't got a chance to really use that thing for much yet. I mean, we tested it out the other episode just to see how big of an area it will place, but that looks like it's gonna be pretty awesome. But this is gonna be kind of involved because we have to build, you know, the pyramid part of this, which takes a bit of time. So I'm going to go ahead and get working on that, guys. Let me finish this right here. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this last set of stairs, and I'm gonna start outlining the platforms, and we will be right back. Oh man, guys, so I've been spending a bunch of time here building these platforms, or at least getting the frames going and the railings around them so we don't accidentally fall off the edge. And this was the last one I was working on, and it started snowing. I was like, oh, that looks really awesome. So yeah, I've spent a bunch of time here, like I was saying. Yeah, if you look at the mini-map, well, actually, you know what, let's not look at the mini-map. Let's look at the big map. There we go. So this shows everything that the base is right now. So yeah, I've put in all these different platforms. I put the stairs in between them all, and oh man, that's taken a bunch of time. Now, we still have to actually fill in the platform so there's a place to work, and then I have to build the little pyramids and stuff underneath it sometime. I'll be working on that off camera, but I don't think I'm going to try and do that all at once. That's going to be a lot of work. Now, one thing that I've noticed now that we've expanded out and we've added these stairs, we got things in the way. That's really not that big of a deal. Over here, our cobblestone production really is kind of in the way, so I'm going to have to rearrange that. There was another, yeah, our biofuel's kind of the same way, but there is a path around it, I suppose. But yeah, I'll probably end up making this thing a little bit nicer. And I'm noticing right now that we are out of biofuel. I don't know why. Why are we out? We were making some. And that cell is empty. Uh-oh. Maybe we weren't making as much as I thought we were making. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn, like, I don't know, let's do 2 more of those back on. Yeah, we had like 800 buckets last episode, something like that, and I assumed that we were gonna be fine. I just haven't really came back and looked at this. Oh man. Okay, well, yep. That's a problem. So yeah, we'll go ahead and turn on a couple more of those. Actually, might just do that many more. We'll do that many more. Hopefully that'll fill up the biofuel, and we will charge these cells back up appropriately. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Actually, Did I turn on all 5 of these? Is that what happened? I don't remember turning these on. Huh. I thought we only had like 2 or 3 of these going. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure that out. Yeah, this isn't disconnected over here either. It looks like all of our compression dynamos turned back on by themselves. Interesting. Okay, so that's what the problem is. Anyway, I wanted to test out the Super Builders wand. Let's go and sleep away the nighttime and the rain. Yeah, I was hoping we'd have a big supply of biofuel. That's kind of stinky that it ended up being wasted because those pipes reconnected. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. In fact, right now, let's go ahead and disconnect those so we can actually keep a supply of biofuel. I think I wanted 2 on each side going is where I had that before. So hopefully that will fix itself. We'll get our supply of biofuel and our power will be correct. So I wanted to try out the Super Builders wand and see just how well it's going to work for building out one of these platforms. So, okay, so that does the full width right there. That is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to get these platforms all laid out. I'm also going to try and get the stone patterns that we have going on here. Yeah, I'll try and get those fit in as well. So yeah, let me go ahead and work on that, guys, and we'll be back. Alright guys, so I got most of these platforms done. We're down to 1. I thought we'd do the last one together. Once you do a lot of things repetitively, you kind of figure out the more or the most efficient ways to do it. So yeah, this is the way I've been doing it. Using Super Builders wand, just building out 2 rows like that. And then, okay. Just remove this row of blocks here and like that. So then I can just go ahead and fill in the center platform thing. We'll have to remove some of these blocks later, but I think this is probably the fastest way of doing this. Okay, then I count in from the corner, 3 blocks, and I start removing the 4th row here. These will turn into the regular smooth stone blocks eventually, but I find that it's faster just to place down all of the stone bricks and then fill in the smooth stone later. So at this point right here, I do gotta lay down some torches, and I'll remove those from the corners just to keep the light level appropriate. I want those in the corners just because it matches everything else, and I think it looks better if they're hanging out on the wall. Put those there, and that guy right there. Okay, so now we can do the next one. We'll count in 3 again, and then remove this 4th row of blocks. Yep. So I've done this quite a few times. I didn't even count how many platforms there are, but I've been at this building for quite some time now. Oh, we are out of torches. I was trying to do this really quick, but ran out of resources. Let's see. Do I have any still made? I got 3. So we got to make some. So coal and sticks. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Coal. Put that back. Give me. Yeah, get some sticks on me. I missed a torch somewhere and some witches had spawned. Or a witch had spawned, I should say. Okay, so then... yeah, we gotta do the 4 torches here in the center platform and then remove this center block. Alright, nope, that's not the center. There we go. That's pretty close to the center. Now, unfortunately, the way these torches are laid out, I still have to place 1 more set of torches on the center ring, just like so. There's like, if we hit F7, oh, maybe that one doesn't show. Yeah, there we go. So if we hit F7, you can see there's like 4 blocks there that are not lit. This one right here, I did not place the torch on the wall like I should have. I found a couple places where I missed doing that. See, right like that. This right here would be the opening for more stairs to build more platforms should we ever need to expand again, but honestly, I think we're good for quite some time. I'm not sure if we're ever going to have to expand out any further than this. We might, but you know, that last platform over there is kind of in the fog, hard to see from over here. So yeah, our base has gone pretty big. Again, I still need to go through and do the upside down pyramids under here, and I will be doing that over time off camera between episodes. There's no way I can do that today. We've already, well, not we. I've already spent a bunch of time here, and it's getting late in the day, so I can't really spend any more time building. So I think it's time that we jump into something else. So I was looking at the mini map a little bit ago, and I saw there was like all this stuff over here, and then it kind of goes to a spot that has an already generated area. I assume this was the original world spawn for this map that we're on. I did not travel over here, and the way this all appeared on the map is I went to actions and I'd click this auto map button. I wasn't really sure what that did, but that, discovered all the different chunks that have been loaded in this world. So I'm kind of curious, if we fly northwest over here, if we will find all of the original biomes and stuff. Yeah, in this area that we're currently at, the only other biomes besides Stone Beach and Ocean, I've seen Deep Ocean, I think, over one of those platforms, and we have an Extreme Hills, I think, right here. Maybe it's down on this one. But yeah, we just got a few different biomes around here. No, that says Deep Ocean. Maybe if we hit F3, does it say on here somewhere? Okay, so it says Biome Deep Ocean. This one changes a little bit easier than the other one. Maybe it's over here. It's Extreme Hills, River, Ocean. Well, one of these I was seeing did say Extreme Hills. That says Stone Beach. Oh well, I can't find it now. So I do want to find the different biomes that are around, and I think it's time that we fly over there. We have plenty of fuel on our jetpack, so we're going to go northeast over this way. Actually, we should bring up F3. So yeah, it says Extreme Hills biome right here. Swampland. It's a J. How far are we? We haven't gone that much further, really. We still got a ways to go before we get over to where that other place is. Forest is right here. Okay, so we have a forest biome in the overworld. Maybe I should set some waypoints. That might be a good idea. New waypoint. We'll call this forest. And we'll do enabled off, and we'll save that location. That way the waypoint's there, but it's not going to be on our screen all of the time. But we can turn it back on. So we know where there is a forest biome now. Do I really want to go all the way over here? I don't know. It seems like it's taken a bit. Yeah, it looks like the normal biomes kind of start around this area that's just outside of our area here. So we need to go back southwest, right? Southwest. We need to go back southwest, back to our mainland. It is kind of cool that there are other biomes out there, so I'll have to set something up to get those bees to come into those hives, the artificial hives that we were making last episode. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting that it showed that stuff on the map over here. I didn't realize it was that far away. I guess it is kind of far. I am zoomed out all the way on the mini map. So today, other than all the building that we've done, there's other things that I'd like to do. I found out why the power was drained out of this, and it turns out because of our sand, dust, and gravel generator we made last time. Each one of these pulverizers was using 800 RF a tick. Well, 800 RF a tick isn't bad, but when you got 6 of them, yeah, that's quite a lot. So I turned those off. How many resources do we have? Like 30,000 of each about? Yeah, about 30,000, 25,000 of the gravel. I think we're good for a little while on that stuff. We don't need to turn that back on. But yeah, that is a huge power drain that I wasn't thinking about. We turned those off. Our power is now starting to recollect again. Yeah, and we have collected a decent amount of biofuel once again, 350 buckets. So our fuel supply is coming back online, so that's good. Things that I wanted to do today, though, one of the things, since we are moving around and we're expanding out from the center area and we don't have access to the semi-terminal all the time, I'd like to start looking at hooking up a wireless semi-terminal again. So let's do wireless. We need to make ourselves a wireless terminal. We need to make ourselves the wireless access point. And there's also the wireless boosters. So maybe we'll do this guy first. Should have everything. I think we need to make a few of those. Maybe not that many, but we made that many. Okay, one of those guys. And I think we have the calculation. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, so now we got the wireless access point. Let's make one of these guys. We need the ME terminal and a dense energy cell. Ooh, that's actually going to be kind of expensive. So we need to make 8 of these guys. There's 8 of those. And then maybe, yep, we got the calculation processor already made. And we do not have the ME terminal. Can we make that? Nope. Oh, we're out of the gold processor. Is that what it was? Oh, man. Okay, so silicon, logic, redstone. This one? Yeah. So here's a trick for you guys. Since I don't have this automated right now, I have to do this all manual. And since I have these 3 pieces, we can make them. So what I do is I put the printed logic circuit, the redstone, and then the printed silicon in a row. I hold down space and I click, and all 3 go in there. So all you gotta do is just keep clicking and they'll go in there eventually, and we'll make those processors. So this is almost an automated way. Not really automated, but it's better than clicking and dragging each one in there individually. So yeah, as long as they're the first 3 items in the row and you space click it, pretty quick to make those processors. Okay, so we were going to make this one. There we go. And this guy, there we go. Okay, so we got the terminal, we got the access point. We do need to make 16 of these guys, and we cannot because we need ender dust. So we need to grind up some ender pearls, which is pretty easy. Go ahead and take 16 of those and stick them over in the pulverizer over here. So quick, I like it. Okay, then there's also a security terminal we're gonna have to make. Once we are done with this process, oh, those made 2 each. I didn't realize that. That is, I think that's too many. I think it only uses 16. Oh well. So we need to make a security terminal. This guy right here, this allows us to link up our wireless remote to our system. And that needs an ME chest. I don't remember if we have one of those. We do not. And we also need a 16K. Well, a little bit of crafting involved on this guy. All right, tell you what, let me finish the rest of that off camera and we'll be right back. All right, so I got the security terminal made, and I think we're just gonna stick it under here somewhere. It doesn't have to be in a pretty spot. It's gone. Where'd it go? Can I have that back? Okay. I was like, what the heck? We will just stick, yeah, let's just stick it right there. So it just has to be connected to the main network. This cable is connected to the ME controller. We can't really connect it over here because we want that for our P2P tunnel. But yeah, we'll connect it right there to the deep storage unit area, which is fine. So we can right click on this guy, and we will take our wireless security terminal and stick it right there. So now it is linked to our network, which is awesome. We also need to get ourselves an ME wireless access point, so I will stick that right there next to the guy. A little light comes on, shows that it's working. And maybe you can put in more than 16. I thought there was only a 16 limit. Now, the more that we put in there, the more power it uses. 16 of those uses 40. 32 uses a lot more than that. So we're going to have to figure out how far away we need this so we're not using way too much power. Let's see how far that goes. That says 133 meters. So I'm not even sure how far away 133 is. Oh, you know what? We need to power this guy. Let's stick this right in here. Oh, I guess it was powering off my my charger, my little flux capacitor. So if this works over here, that was good. What about on this furthest one over? It still works in the very corner. Still works. Okay, so we might be able to remove some of those range extenders, but as long as it works everywhere here in our base, that is awesome. You know, it is kind of on this side. It's not in the center. Let's just make sure over here, the furthest, that it does work. Out of range. So it's probably just a couple blocks out of range. Okay, so I might have to center that to make it a little bit better. And it seems like that's about the correct amount of boosters that we need. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, if I move that wireless access point to the center right here, that'll make pretty much everywhere happy. That's a very extreme, being in the furthest one in the furthest corner away. But yeah, I think we should be pretty good. Okay, so now we have wireless access to all of our ME stuff, which is awesome. I hate having to fly back to grab more stone or whatever. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and cover this guy back up. That away. Guess we could throw those in there, but it uses a bunch more power, and I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so now that we got wireless access to all of our stuff at all of these different areas, let's start looking at some of the quests. Now, I was looking in the... What is that one? That is the Applied Engineering section. And this wanted us to start moving towards Essentia. So we're going to be kind of crossing Applied Energistics with Thaumcraft, which is pretty awesome. So this wants us to make a few different pieces here. In fact, these are quite a lot. Now, another thing, I don't know if I have to research these in the Thaumic first before I can create them. That's probably something we should look at, because I remember seeing some of these parts in this guy a while ago. Let's see. Thaumic horizons. Oh, energistics. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it looks like I do have to learn those before we can create them. And it doesn't look like there's too many things to learn here, although I guess some things could appear. We'll go. Oh yeah, okay. So we clicked that and we just learned. Guess we're just going to click all these guys. Hopefully I don't run out of the aspects to learn stuff. I can't learn this one for some reason. It says missing research. Let's do this guy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I did not mean to click on that. So what is this? Wand Focus AE Wrench. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I don't have the required aspects to purchase that. I'm missing some of the... whatever that is, the pick and the shovel. Now, do I have that learned over here? Oh, I do. So if I click... Oh, well, no. That shows... Okay, so it's like the people, and I think that's Ordo. See if we can create some of those real quick. So there's Ordo, and... I'm probably past it already. Yeah, it's this guy right here. So make 10 of those. That should be enough. There we go. Okay, so we got that learned. Huh, it's interesting that it won't let us figure these out. Now, I wonder how that works. How we'll be able to get those to be unlocked. Because I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, that's everything here. So there must be another tab or something else that we're going to have to learn before we can unlock those guys. But let's see. If we go back to our quest book, let's see if we can start making some of these things. So Essentia Terminal. Does this have a regular recipe? Okay, so shapeless arcane crafting. Interesting. So we need shapeless arcane work table. Okay, so there's going to be some stuff involved with this that I wasn't really thinking about. So let's try and make a 1K Essentia storage. I think we're going to have to store aspects onto the drive, and then we can craft things with applied energistics. So how do we make... Oh, I can't click on this guy to make that. Interesting. So how do we make... how do we make this stuff? So let's go back in here. Does this show the little storage cell? Whoops. Escape. I'm sure on one of these pages it's going to show us how to make one of those storage cells. I'm going to have to go through here. Whoops, we already looked at that. I'm going to have to go through here and find out how we do that stuff. So we've got a diffusion core and a coalesce core. Essentia provider. Oh man, there's so much stuff here. What was this? A wireless Essentia terminal? Oh man. We just barely got the regular one. So I was looking at the Thaumic, and I'm thinking, it says missing required research, and the only thing I can think of that we can get this required research is by scanning things. So some of the items that we can make, though, I did make the arcane crafting terminal, but I figured we should do some of these other ones together. So Digissentia, this says that having discovered how to distill Essentia, it occurs to you might be able to store it digitally. So this is what I'm interested in. So what I want to do is make this coalescence core and the diffusion core. So we need these quicksilver drops, and you get those from sifting sand. We've had a few of them. We didn't sift way crazy amounts of sand, but we had enough to make these. So we need a formation core, an order shard, some of these aspects. So formation core, and an order shard, and then these quicksilver drops, and that will create coalescence core. So let's go ahead and make one of those. And then we have to make the formation core, which is the same recipe, just using the annihilation, the entropy, and then the quicksilver drops. So there we go. There's that guy. All right. So the Thaumic still does not say that we know how to make anything else. So we need to turn off the magnet so we can throw this on the ground and scan it. So we put that. Let's grab one of these guys. We'll just toss it. Okay, so there's that guy. We'll do this one. Wrong one. Do that guy. Okay, and the arcane crafting terminal. Okay, I don't think that unlocked any research. I didn't hear any special chimes or whatever. So there might be something else here that we're still going to have to craft. Yeah, this guy had to go into the nether and recharge up my wand. We didn't have enough of the aspects left on it. So is there anything else here that we can do that's pretty easy? Because this stuff wasn't too bad. I saw a lot of these recipes like here, the vibration chamber. I mean, while we can make that and we might do it just to scan it, we don't need to power our AE system using a vibration chamber. We never have. So this would be kind of pointless, but apparently you can power your AE system with Ignis or Potentia, which is kind of cool, I guess, if you needed to power it that way. I guess there's Essentia monitoring. I didn't look at the recipes here. So this wanted us to make the arcane workbench. The Essentia terminal. What did I make? What was this other one? I made the arcane crafting terminal. Okay, so we have to make the Essentia terminal. I suppose this will tell us how much Essentia we have in our AE network. So that's something that I can craft. There's the wireless terminal that we can make and scan. Essentia storage monitor. Essential level emitter. So there's a few more pieces here that I can go ahead and create. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make these pieces. We'll scan them, see if it unlocks any more research, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, so I got some crafting done here. We made ourselves an Essentia terminal. We made a wireless Essentia terminal, Essentia level emitter, Essentia storage monitor, and Essentia conversion monitor. So a lot of different pieces here, and all of these have to be scanned. I'm still hoping that we're gonna get some kind of research out of these things, so we can learn the rest of the stuff. Gain 1 research point. No, it doesn't look like there's anything special there that we learned. I assume this is how we learn stuff, actually. That's locked. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do one of these Essentia level emitters. Alrighty. The wireless one. Kind of sucks that we'd have to have a second wireless thing on us for the Essentia terminal. I don't know how much use we're going to get out of that. I guess we'll find out at some point. I've never used thaumic energistics before, obviously, because I don't know what I'm doing here. So yeah, we just scanned all those different pieces that we made, and it does not look like we have unlocked anything else here. So we did the arcane crafting terminal. Let's see what else. I guess there's all these different things that we can make the vibration chamber. I saw that there was other pieces over here that we can do on the arcane infusion and stability miner, so that's not too bad. I will have to get all these different aspects smelted or whatever so we can have the jars of the fluid for that to work. Might have to do that in order to unlock what we need to unlock. Yeah. If you guys have any tips and tricks, let me know in the comments down below, definitely to help me out here. Like I said, Thaumcraft isn't something that I've messed with a lot. I have messed with it a little bit. I kind of know the basics, but I'm really a Thaumcraft noob, guys. So, tips and tricks in the comments down below would be awesome. That's going to do it for this episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think about the base area. I know it's starting to look a little crazy now. I definitely need to take a bunch of time to finish it off camera. I'll be doing that over the next few episodes, I think. Try to get those little pyramids underneath there and all of that stuff. But yep, that's all we got time for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, leave a like on the episode if you did like it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.